Hey guys, let's go with some more Mass Effect. Where we last left off, we became a Spectre! Crazy, right? No, not really, because I already knew it was going to happen. Like I said, I played these games before. But every time I play these games, there's always I'm always finding something I missed. It's more than likely going to happen with this playthrough of Mass Effect. Again. And more than likely with the other two games as well. Yes, I said two. I'm not playing Andromeda. You crazy? That game sucks. And hold on. Just making sure the volume's not too high or none. I don't want to mess up your ears. Okay, so we still got some things to take care of around here with the assignments. Like, yeah, Homecoming, Meet a Sister, the fan. The fan is gonna be something we're gonna be dealing with throughout the game, so we're not gonna worry about that now. We need to go turn this stuff over to Emily Wong. That's right. Presidium Prophet. Right, the evangelical permit thing. Right, these are two that don't need it. That gonna need to be taken care of outside the Citadel, so not gonna worry about that yet. Okay, the wards. We need to hit to markets, I guess. Where is closest to Emily Wong at? Okay. What was this woman? This way, I think. Yes, he is.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist. I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist files? This
Yep.
could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
What would my future cooperation be worth? Say, an interview when my investigation is over?
Exclusive? You talk to me before you talk to anyone else? That would be worth quite a bit, and I'd be very happy to compensate you accordingly. Here you are. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
That's done. Yep, that's done. Okay. There's still some more stuff we need to take care of. That's like Paragon level. It should be good for certain stuff now. Of course, I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure there was something to do with Flux. I remember there was something involving a Solarian. Oh, here it is. Oof. That couldn't have been nice. Just try to be cool with it. Oh.
Yeah, what is it?
Why were you tossed out of there?
Dorian didn't have a clue what I was doing. He assumed I was cheating.
I know Dorian. If he says you're cheating, you're cheating.
I was just tipping the scales in my favor. Only as an experiment.
Still sounds like cheating to me.
To you, maybe. But this device is merely intended to simulate situations and record results. Recording losses is easy, of course. Nobody notices those.
Why do you need to record these outcomes?
Ah, now you're getting to the heart of it. I've spent the last 5 years developing a system that can accurately predict wins and losses on the Quasar. I just need a few more recorded wins and I can complete the algorithms.
Can you do that? Isn't that illegal?
It's illegal to use my system, but I won't use it. I'll sell it to others. I just need a few more wins recorded.
Does the device help me win?
The device is set to emit a frequency that will slightly increase your odds. Nothing like my system eventually will, but enough to allow you to record your wins more quickly.
What's in this for me?
Right.
Keep your winnings. That should be payment enough, I think.
Does the device help me win?
The device is set to emit a frequency that will slightly increase your odds. Nothing like my system eventually will, but enough to allow you to record your wins more quickly.
Just
Why
sell
don't
it
you just
as.
sell the device then?
What? No. This device is archaic. It uses brute force to achieve its goal. Besides, you saw how easily it was detected. My system, when it's complete, will be far more efficient and completely undetectable.
I think I'll take my chances the old-fashioned way.
Suit yourself. Well, I have some calculations to do. Goodbye.
So yeah, you could do this if you want to. I just can't remember if you get any
You're
Paragon
right.
points.
You gonna help me record those wins?
Can you do?
I just need a few more wins recorded.
I'll help you out.
Well, off you go. That data won't collect.
They have the scanner. He just got to create the cheating system. What could be wrong with that? A lot of things could be wrong with that.
And what did you exactly?
But anyway, let's play some of this Quasar stuff or whatever. He's at the high stakes ones, I guess. The ones over here. Or something, I don't know. And see about the low stakes stuff.
This music is interesting. I wonder if I can find a
Payouts 20 credits to play, get close to 20 without going over. 14 or less, 0 credits, 15, 5, 20. Ugh, okay. Let's see, add 47. 1 to 8. Another 1 to 8. 47. Oh, cool. Let's try it again. Let's see. Let's go 1 to 8. Another 1 to 8. I'm not sure. 4 to 7. Payout.
Don't often see someone getting as lucky as you.
Go for one more round. Let's go 1 to 8. Oh, hell, shit, I got a 10. Okay. Yeah, 55 credits. Go with that. One more. Let's see, 1 to 8. 8. Another 1 to 8. 12. 4 to 7. 16. So I really didn't get much out of that. It's all that. Let's try the high stakes. See what happens. 200. How many crates do I have? 4,500. Fine. Let's try this one then. 1 to 8. One to 8. This one's safer. It's 200 out. Of course, we could always just do this.
Welcome to Flux. Name's Doran. What can I do for you?
I've got something you might be interested in.
I saw him using it earlier. Tossed him out on his ass for it, too. Thanks for bringing this to me.
Cheaters shouldn't prosper.
Right.
I agree with you on that. Thanks again. Enjoy your time here at Flux.
Yeah, you can actually just give away this stuff and give this stuff away instead. Okay, still get good amount of XP and credits out of it.
So, did you record 5 wins with the device yet?
It's gone.
Actually, I gave your
But that was
device.
years of work. You're no help at all. This
Sure,
is
you're an
absolutely
ally.
The worst day of my life.
Well, too bad, buddy. Cheaters shouldn't prosper. Is there another one? I think I got enough Paragon points for Rita's sister and Shelak thing, so let's go to CSEC. Where was he? I gotta stop by the Wake Resistance office too while I'm at it. That's why. We have such low stamina. Why? Descriptions go too low. Fine.
Commander,
Work keeping you
it's
up
part
night?
of the job. Now, are you gonna help me or not?
Still don't have enough.
This is just too
Come
much.
on, Commander. We're on the same.
I'll help.
What do you
I'm
need?
trying to meet our man named Jax. Pick up the mods and bring them back here. That'll give me everything I need.
Where can I find
Jax is down in the lower level of the markets. Good luck, Commander.
So I try to do this with the Paragon points, but it's hard to get some of this stuff early. It's hard to get some of these Paragon points early on for me, because I never know what's the right answer. It always seems like the ones at the top are the Paragon stuff, but sometimes it doesn't give you those. Let me go talk to this Wake Resistance officer that's over here too. Seeing we're Spectre status now, we can get the good stuff.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you've got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I'd heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
No
Just
problem.
show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Yeah, we get the good stuff now. Though it's all still very expensive. Like, look at this amp. Seriously, what the heck is this? What the heck is this? Oh, this is limited. Still though, more than I can afford. Look at this armor. This does not help me with all. Well, this one's got more damage protection, but the attack and biotic protection's just bleh. Well, what's stuff for Garrus? Not sure. Oh, the damage and protection and shields go up. Things like expensive. Wait to get to ME3. Well, no kidding. And hello, Doom King. I want to get some new amps, though. I'm not sure if that's going to be any better, though. Elements of zero notes in the user service system. I don't know. If anything, I'm pretty sure I got a lot of stuff I can sell, though. Because I'm not going to be using this. Sell all junk. Okay, then. Because I'm definitely not going to be using these pistols. And not using this armor. And I doubt either Ashley or Caden will. I got two of the same rifle. I'm not using these. Okay, there was something else. See, I still got a whole bunch of stuff to do in the Citadel. Let's see if I can do that Presidium Prophet thing. The Paragon option for that, I mean. It was at... It was in the Wards access, right? You get a lot of items, not to mention the ones you pick up around the map, so you might as well show the trash and wait before you buy anything. Wait, loot a lot of items. Okay, I get what you're saying.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers?
That has been the thing
Or
for
has
me
the
when
Honorable
it comes
CSEC
to
officer enlisted assistance?
that has been the thing for me with games, that when it comes to items like an army and equipment, I always just stick with what I can find while exploring instead of just buying the stuff from a shop or whatever.
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
There we go.
Is this how the Enkindlers would want you to use this gift of consciousness?
The Enkindlers would wish for their message to be spread to all sentient races.
The Enkindlers wouldn't wish their message to be spread by breaking society's laws.
This one hears wisdom. Perhaps enthusiasm has clouded judgment in this matter. This one departs now, and will not intrude upon the Presidium again.
Oh, there we go. And I got Paragon points out of that. Nice.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Happy to help.
Quarian ally.
For your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
Nice, got some XP and some Omnitel. I was going to do the... Feels nice to do the Paragon options. Get a little higher in it, too. And, wow, I'm only like 105 XP away from my next level up. Let's get the other one done, yeah. Homecoming. I know how to do that one. I'm pretty sure I got enough Paragon points for that one, so let's take care of that. What's a legendary version except the last main missions of ME3, which might stream? Those not sure. Hey, if streaming, go ahead, man. Let's see. No, wait, it was on Presidium, not the wards. What am I doing? It was near the... I think it was the embassies. That guy talked to me at. Yeah, here it is. Semis Batia. Or Semes, I mean.
Hello, Commander. Has any progress been made with Mr. Bosker? Will he return my wife's body?
Where is he again?
Where can I find this, Mr.
He was in the expensive bar over there.
Expensive bar,
Not yet.
got it.
I'll be back when I have more to tell you.
Thank you, Commander.
Go ahead, Jim King, get something to snack on. I'm actually snacking on a pizza right now. I can't game without eating. Well, I can, but eating makes sure it keeps me moving and everything. There it is. There he is.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the Diplomatic Corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
Yes. A man named Semesh Bhatia is having some trouble claiming his wife's body.
Ah, Mr. Bhatia. A good man in an understandably frustrating position. I wish I could help him. Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
So she's
You think her body might be dangerous or contaminated?
No, Commander. Nirali Bhatia is not dangerous. Her body is in fact extremely valuable to the Alliance. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
This isn't right,
I understand what you're trying to do, but holding the body is wrong.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
Not if we lose our humanity in the process. I'm out there fighting to stop crap like this.
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Semesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
Smart man. And 8 Paragon points. Nice. Oh, it's nice being Paragon. I might do Renegade after him. I don't know.
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
She's coming home.
I reminded Mr. Bosker what we're fighting for. Your wife is coming home.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
Level up. Oh, here. Oh, that's the button for it. Okay. So, store discounts. It's on 8. Opens new dialogue options. Let's get that. The one to increase my Spectre training. I'll hold off on that because I don't have enough to upgrade anything. Get a new ability. Ooh, we can unlock the lift. Let's go and do that. For Garrus. Let's get your encryption up. Decryption, I mean. What's electronics do? Right past objects. Grants able to reset enemy shields. How do I get unlock electronics? First aid, of course. I want to get his decryption skill up some too. And dampening. Oh no. Let's get the first aid up. Charlie. For you, you already have electronics unlocked, so let's go ahead and work on that. Get overload on advanced overload for you, increase your pistols, and unlock shotguns. Nice. Okay, now we need to go and deal with Rita's sister and Chelik. Let's see. Make the pickup at the Lower Wards Markets. Got it. Here we go. There's at Lower Wards. So let's go down there real quick. Yep, see it on the map. Jax.
Hold it. That's close enough, Army. You got my payment?
Yep.
Do you have the X mods?
Show them the merchandise.
Looks good.
Damn straight it is. These mods are the best on the market. Now hand over my credits.
I'm taking you in, Jax.
It's a sting! Bastards set us up!
Yep.
What the hell are you playing at?
You heard me.
Sorry, Jax. This is the end for you.
Stupid ass Army boy.
Oh, you want to play that game? Okay. Yeah, rapid fire sniper, bitch. Oh fuck, tokens can regenerate, that's right. That's one. And that's three. Sorry about that, folks. What ended up in the shootout? Okay. He's gonna take it back to Chelik and CSEC. Sorry about the mess, folks. Just CSEC business. Nothing to see here. Maybe me, but I think the loading in this feels faster. The load times in this feel faster compared to before. It might be just me. I don't know. Here you go, Chelik.
What the hell happened down there, Commander?
Jax needed killing. Here's your shit.
Damn it. I've got to get on this right away, before Jax's superiors get wind of
Jenna
his
What
death.
about our deal?
Jenna will be removed. You've put me in a bit of a bind here, Commander.
Yes,
See yourself out when you're ready.
Damn, them get me up on Renegade. I didn't mean for that. And the Christian skill's too low for this, still. But that was annoying. Let's go check up on the sit in the flux. Damn, I did not mean to go Renegade on that. See, now I wish I had more Paragon points. So I could have gone to good. I could have gone to good route for that. I'm not sure there was any way I could have avoided that. If there was, I didn't know how. So let's head down to Flux and see how things went.
Jenna came back looking for work. Thanks for getting her out of Cora's den.
No
I was
problem.
glad to help out.
Yeah, everyone seems real happy to have her back.
And yet, you seem less than pleased.
I'm glad she's out of the den. I'd just forgotten what it was like to have her around. I haven't had a decent tip since she got back.
Being jealous? Anyway, yeah, that's about it for the Citadel. I could do another once around. Actually, there's one thing I do remember that I haven't been through yet. The consort place. I do remember there was a cutscene that's supposed to happen there. I need to check that out. I may have missed it. So I need to go to the consort chambers. Here. Apparently there's some, apparently she tells some sort of prophecy, I think. Something like that. I'm trying to remember. Here we are.
Welcome. I am Nelina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's many things to many people, and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
Sounds more than that to me.
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll
Alright.
Commander Shepard.
Excellent. You should hear something in 3 or 4 months.
Yikes. Wow.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Can't be.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
That's it.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future.
Nelina.
Yes, Shaira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with him.
There we go.
Yes, of course, mistress. Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
What does she want to see me for?
I don't know. You'll have to ask her yourself. Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
And in we go. Just like that. Crazy.
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
You could say that.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
And in we go.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our Citadel.
What exactly do you do?
That depends on your needs. I offer advice to some, comfort to others. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Maybe I can help.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Cora's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
Yes, a lot of stuff goes on between a lot of people in the Citadel.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful.
Alright, don't need to get all touchy-feely on there, consort.
Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
From what I've heard, you certainly do. But yeah, that's what it was. It was another side quest. Of course I'm going to do it because, well, XP. Let's go and pass that up.
I have to admit I'm a little nervous.
That's understandable. Many are a little unsure what to expect.
Let's see. It said drinking, I think, so that probably down in Chorus then. Because we didn't see him down in Flux. Okay, why do I always have us facing towards the camera when we get in here? When you do the fast travel like that, it's annoying. Not gonna lie. Okay. Something up, Charlie?
Dancers are highly respected among my people, but I get the feeling these women are not held in high esteem.
Maybe in a different way than what you're thinking. Darius, General.
Commander. What do you want?
What's bothering you, General?
I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
This is pathetic. What could a woman do to put you in this state?
'Cause she rejected me. Me! Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet.
Seriously?
I think I can see why you're upset, but spreading these lies won't make it better.
Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
Straighten up, old man.
Did you ever win a battle by moping in a bar?
Ha, war. That's what this feels like, all right. How did I let it come to this? So you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
It damn well couldn't hurt.
I mean, at least try.
Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort, even if she won't have me back.
Glad to hear it.
This is no place for someone of your stature, General.
All right, I'll go to her after I've had a cold shower or two. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
What you got?
What do you want me to do?
There's an Elcor diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Why would he think such a thing?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
How so?
What makes you think he'll believe me?
You'll bring him proof. Take this datapad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the Elcor.
All right.
Who am I taking it to? Where is he?
I already know where.
His name is Zaltan. He's an Elcor diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira. Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
Maybe. Maybe. I just have to survive all this craziness first. Seriously, I can barely survive dealing with little conflicts like this on the Citadel. War is going to be a whole nother issue. Alright, so we need to go see that Elcor. He's up in the embassies. It does put into question how the Volus don't have a seat on the council after all they've done to help with the Citadel. I mean, yeah, it doesn't seem like they're adept fighters or anything, but there's more to diplomacy and what else? Conflicts than just combat. I'm sure someone will probably understand why the Volus don't have a seat in the council, but it kind of makes little sense how they can do so much yet receive so little in return.
Strained greeting, human. This is really not a good time.
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving. I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
Here, there should be proof enough for you.
Confused. This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed. Anyone can discover my secret.
You'll be
Septimus is a
fine.
powerful man, and it wasn't easy for him to find.
Relieved. I suppose you are correct, human. Thank you for this information.
No problem.
Startled realization. I must speak with the consort. She will be most displeased with my actions. Anxious request. Please, human, if you will excuse me, I must go now.
Don't worry.
I'm sure she'll forgive you. It was an honest mistake.
Doubtful. Perhaps you are right, human. I can only hope so.
Thankful. That was a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, Din, not all humans are as you say.
See, Din?
I'm sure the Earth Clan stands to profit from this in some way.
The only thing I profit out of this is some XP and credits.
Do not listen to my Volus compatriot. It was a good thing you did, regardless of your intentions.
Yeah, if you say so. Though he's not wrong, we did do this for some XP and some Paragon points, but yeah, it was a nice thing. Better report back to Saira. Back to the consort chambers. I don't know why, but I feel weird going into that place. It might just be me.
That's right. It was a long time ago. I barely remember. What drew you back to the city and to the console? I'm another vampire. It may sound strange, but I suddenly felt called. That's not
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him. Even the Alcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me.
It was my honor to aid you.
You are too kind, Commander, but I would not expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart. I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested.
I'd be honored.
I
What is
offer a
it?
gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see your skin, tough as the scales on any Turian, unyielding, a wall between you and everyone else, but it protects you, makes you strong. You never hide your strength either. It serves you well, terrifies your foes. Few will dare to stand against you. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
You have quite a gift, Shaira.
True.
Thank you. Not everyone appreciates it as you do. Never underestimate the power of words. Here, Commander.
She's not wrong.
In light of your efforts with the Alcor ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
What is it?
A small mystery. I've never learned its use or purpose, but I sense it is time for me to pass it on. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you. Remember my words, Commander Shepard. They will give you strength.
Mazzy X, she seems more like a soothsayer rather than a consort, doesn't she? Though who knows? So I've always wondered what that trinket is. I'm not sure if I ever figured out what it's really for. But whatever it is. Anyway, we did all we could here. I was let's speak to the ambassador, meet him at the docking bay. From the elevated CSEC. Got it. Here.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Hades Gamma Cluster, huh? Something to look into.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
Yeah.
I know you will, Commander.
Why are you doing this?
Truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
What happened?
I failed. I couldn't make the cut. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
I won't let you down, sir.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The Conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the Conduit is before he does.
What about the Reapers?
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the Conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the Conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
Got it.
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
I'll start
Sounds
there.
like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
That's set up.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Yes, Commander?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing. But you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
Yeah, when you move up in the ranks, you go from fighting out in the field to dealing with paperwork. You get... The higher in rank you get, the less action you see, which is kind of surprising when you think about it.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago now. Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
Why weren't you honest with me?
It's not something I'm proud of. I had a chance to become the first human Spectre, and I failed. Saren made sure of that.
What happened?
I think I deserve the whole story.
What did he
do? We had
do?
intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned.
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
How many casualties?
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived.
God.
There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated. Mission accomplished. And I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Hold on, how did you get blamed in this?
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre.
Did he have any evidence on that?
The council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Hold on, they didn't even provide any conclusive proof for that, though. That doesn't make sense. The council just took his word for it. See, that's why I can't stand them.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the council was going to listen to? Me? Or their best agent? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame... Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look
The only
bad.
thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
So that was their history. Now I have even more reason to shoot Saren in the face. Alright, let's head inside the Normandy.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Oh yeah, we've been off the ship, so we gotta get decontaminated before we get back in.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
Be honest with them.
This is Commander Shepard speaking.
We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
For too long, our species has stood apart from the others.
Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of.
Our enemy knows we're coming.
When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too.
Humanity needs to do this.
Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped. And I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
He would.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, sir.
And that's how we begin our journey.
Commander, something you need?
Just one.
I'd like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Gotcha. Yeah. Joker's got some bad legs, basically. But he's a good guy, and he's one hell of a good helmsman. I wouldn't have anyone else flying this ship.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year,
not wrong.
I was the best pilot in the academy. Even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I like Joker even more now. When it comes to focus on your task and duty, I always keep a straight face too. Whenever I'm at work, I rarely have a smile on my face. I mean, I go to work to earn money and make my pay. I don't go there to make friends or have a laugh.
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. I classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
Nice. How you
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be really careful when I get up to take a piss, though.
Gotcha.
I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
Can do.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
How'd you end up joining the Alliance?
Good
But if you're looking for an inspirational tale of the crippled kid overcoming impossible odds, you're gonna be disappointed. My mother was a civilian contractor working for the Alliance. I basically grew up on the Arcturus station back when they were building up the fleets. Spend all that time around Alliance ships, there's a good chance you'll end up going to the Academy.
Makes sense.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet, if you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
Good to hear, Joker.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
But yeah, Joker's one hell of a helmsman. You don't want anyone else piloting this baby. Gonna check up on the rest of the crew while we're at it. Thing is, where is the rest of the crew? Because I honestly don't remember. Where's Kaidan?
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
Alright.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
So I don't really have much to say with Kaidan right now. We have to go progress through the story for that. Some more stuff I add to the codex that I'm more than likely not going to look at, or probably will by the end of my off time. There's Dr. Chakwas, our only medical officer,
Yes, Commander?
to be honest.
Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wound. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
I don't have much to say with Chakwas.
Goodbye, Commander.
Now. What else was there? Plans that Medjo. This ship is big after a while. So I gotta find Liara T'Soni. Gotta check out Noveria. and Pharaohs. We're going to be finding Liara first because that's our last party member, so I want to take care of that. Hang on. I'm trying to see where everyone is on this ship because it's been a while since I played this game. I can't remember where everyone at. There's Rex. See if we can chat up with him a bit.
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story.
Yes, sir?
Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogan live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Right.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
Right. That.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation?
Yep.
An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
Yeah, the Krogan got hit hard with some genetic disease. It basically decreases their birth rate by, like, a lot, making it impossible for their species to thrive. I mean, I get it. The Krogan are very powerful when you think about it, and a very big threat to a lot of other alien species. But completely putting them to near extinction by making it so they can't conceive children anymore is kind of going a bit far. It's pretty much damn near internal genocide. I can't. It's hard to put it into words.
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard.
Good to know.
As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
What's the difference with the
But
Krogan?
they colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
I get it. Basically, the Krogan are a warrior race. They don't leave and explore to colonize and investigate. They go to fight. They go to find a worthy challenge, in a way. The Krogan aren't known for peacekeeping. They're known for fighting. So they, instead of leaving to be settlers and researchers, they leave to be mercenaries and warriors. I get it.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
That's what puzzled me. Why wasn't anyone trying to find a cure for it?
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist?
Fair enough.
You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Well, yeah, that's how it is. The Kogan are infected, slowly dying, and none of them are requesting to fix it.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap.
It's true.
Well, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses.
Oh, thanks, Daddy. Thanks for the raid.
Products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to.
You think must came at a boring time, though.
Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Guy came at a boring time, busy just exploring the Normandy after picking it up from Anderson. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff in here. Not sure if I'll be able to afford any of this. I might get the Solaris amp for myself, though. If I got Solaris amp 1, I might as well upgrade to a 2. A 3. I don't know what I was saying. Pistols. What am I going to do with pistols? It's got better accuracy rating, but overall power and heatsink is not. It's a little lower than what I got now. Striker 2. Because with the class I've got, I'm going to be sticking with pistols and sniper rifles a lot. Mostly pistols. Let's see, we got an equipment. Scorpion 4. Yeah, that looks good. It's expensive though. It's gonna be a while before I can afford anything. Why is credit suddenly so hard to come by and all this? Let's talk to Ashley.
Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit?
Yes, sir.
What's happening? Hey, Melbomb. Not much. Just getting the feel of the Normandy again. It's been like a couple years since I've been on this thing. So I'm getting the feel for the Normandy, talking to everyone before heading out to the next mission, which... I'm going to be honest, I'm probably going to save that for the next stream because it is getting hot in my room right now. And I don't think it's good for me fighting while I'm sweating my ass off.
The Geth are perfect ambushers. They don't move, they don't make noise, they don't even breathe.
Sir, they have flashlight heads. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Sure, it's hard to not spot the Geth when they got those flashlight heads.
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
Garrus is over here, so let's have a chat with him.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with a Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Can't be that bad.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
Yeah, when it comes to rules, they're kind of a double-edged sword in a way. Sure, they're there to protect you, but at the same time, those rules can also hinder you, and at the same time can even jeopardize you. And there are some people that can easily work around those rules, and when you can't, make it even harder to deal with things.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Yeah.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel. See how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
That'll
If
depend.
getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
Just making sure you understood, Garrus.
Commander, good to see you.
Alright, that's enough chatting up with Garrus. Let's go see Tali. Go ahead and check it in Monitor.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before.
It's huge.
I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
Yep.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
300 years ago, that was.
The fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly.
Right, that's all that matters, isn't
We try
it?
to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Makes sense.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival.
17 million of
The bonds
y'all.
among my
Good
people
lord.
are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
Conclave, huh?
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
Very dramatic.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials.
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
In 3 centuries? Only 4 times? Jesus.
I should go.
See you later.
That's a big core.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tali? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
Yep.
You've got an eye for Tali, Commander. But I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Nope. Just wanted to talk to Chris.
Fill me in
Some
on
questions.
the IES stealth systems. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
So there's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster than light travel?
Cranking up the FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare.
And we're easily detected that way.
Our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
Nice. So basically, the Normandy is pretty much damn near invisible. The only time it can be easily detected is if it's on a visual scan or when they catch us during the FTL flight. Makes sense.
Where else have you served, Adams?
You name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
So yeah, the Normandy's got one hell of a crew. Not just humans. Got a nice diverse crew of aliens. At least one of each species. The only thing we're missing are Solarians, Batarians, Vorcha, Volus, and Elcor. But yeah, the Normandy's got a good crew on its hands. And everyone's ready to get into the action. Navigator Presley.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, sir, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
You're not wrong there.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
You can say that all you want, Presley, but it's never a bad idea to have extra help, extra hands on deck. You never know when you're gonna need them.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander, this won't be a problem.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were at Elysium during the Skillian Blitz. A massive fleet of alien raiders hit the colony, trying to wipe it out. They had the numbers, but their ships were no match for an Alliance frigate. It was a slaughter. We couldn't even keep track of how many ships they lost.
Damn, how'd you end up here then?
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
So a lot of these guys had some pretty wacky adventures. Makes a question how to end up on the stealth ship. FTL Comlink. There's a little bit extra XP. Sometimes even examining the most minuscule things can get you a tiny good amount of XP. Alright then. Here we have the galaxy map. It's basically how we'll be traveling through the game itself. Citadel, Widow. But yeah, we got a lot to handle here. Artemis Tau, Hades Gamma, Voyager, Armstrong Nebula, Kepler Verge, Hawking Ada. We got a lot of places to go to, especially certain places that involve some of these side quests we got. But like I said, we'll be dealing with that next time because it's getting way too hot in my room right now, and I can't turn on my fans without it clogging up my mic. So, without the sound clogging up my mic, that's what I mean. Because if I have the fans on, you ain't gonna be able to hear me, and you might not be able to hear the game, and that's not gonna be fun for anyone, now would it? So, yeah. Next time, we're gonna be starting up exploring with this new crew. We're gonna be flying around to Normandy and all that. I'm more than likely going to be heading out to deal with these side stuff. One into Hawking Ada, one Argos Row, and Hades Gamma. And actually, having said that, it might be good to try to find Liara first, so we can get that 6th party member, and then head out to deal with all these extra side stuff, because I don't want anyone to be left out getting that good, sweet XP. But anyway, until next time, I'll see you guys later.